Hello there in the top of the morning to you. Well, I had to post this post because I think it might be a benefit to a lot of people, especially if you've got kids and if you want to improve yourself. And I think it's important we've got to keep on learning how to improve ourselves every day. And that gives us a challenge in life. Now, and I'll reiterate what I've been through. I've been through a bit of a health scare again, which is most disconcerting. And I'm learning that a lot of this is a lot to do with emotional stuff that, we park. And disease is, as it says, dis-ease. And we've got to learn how to really sort of handle those situations. And if they come on, know that it can be remedied. Exercise is priceless. I'll knock up talking about exercise. And my Spotify, my lovely young fellow Sean, he's got me on the Spotify, and honestly, it's a gift. I love it. But I've just finished reading this amazing book, I'll reiterate again, called Presence by Amy Cuddy. And David Snyder, a very, very well-credentialed, very impressive NLP man, who's read most of these books, and I've got a couple more that he's suggested that I'll refer to a little bit later on. I'm halfway through it at the moment on what causes emotions, which is very interesting, but I'll report back a little bit later. But what's prompted this particular video today is I'm walking up to the park with my green ball hanging from my head, a 70-year-old bloke with a 20k weight vest. And I'm listening to Jessie J, price tag. Everybody looks to the left, everybody looks to the right. And she talks about wearing these shades. Well, I've come across this guy today. He's strutting down the road. He's got his earmuffs on. He's listening to something on radio. He'd be listening to the ABC radio, I'd say. And he's got these, those dark glasses they wear. These people wear these dark glasses. They think that when they wear these dark glasses, nobody can see them. They're incognito because they're so fucking sad and miserable. They can't fucking say hello to their fellow neighbour. Anyway, I've gestured to him in a sort of, an interesting way. And he's turned around and he's glared at me. And he said, "You all right?" I said, "Yeah, I'm cruising. I'm top of the world." I said, "I fire up well for an old bloke." He said, "You sure we don't have to have you certified?" I said, "No, mate." I said, "I'm just cruising along, just doing my thing, and I'm, always say hello to my fellow neighbour." He said, "Oh, well," he says, "I've got my earphones on, I couldn't hear you." I said, "Oh yeah, got you. Earphones on, you couldn't see me." And that was his excuse, like he was just living in a delusional fucking world that, most of us do. Like my new neighbour next door, like it took him 2 weeks to look up and say hello. What the fuck is going on with people today, If there was more compassion in the world and a little bit of friendliness, we'd be a far better society. But, it's turning into an awful, awful place out there. And anyway, I'm glad I'm reading these books and I've discovered David Snyder, and I'm learning every day. That might be a tip for you. But I can't stress enough how important it is for your kids to get one of those reflex balls. Those reflex balls, they improve your all different parts of your skills, and your mind and your balance. And look, whether you're 4 or 94, you should have one because they're such a great asset to have. Anyway, I'm going to close off for the time being. I've got my print behind me. If you want to order a print off me, give me a text. Happiness is not conditional. Happiness is a choice. And in the meantime, I'll look forward to speaking to you again. And all the best to you.